Greetings, this is Dr. Sandra Cabot. Welcome to my second video on how to have a better immune system. There are proven strategies that you can use to support the healthy function of your immune system. Dietary changes. Avoid excess sugar and refined carbohydrates as they feed infections. It is important to have a diet that is abundant in antioxidants and vitamins. This means that you need to eat unprocessed foods found in their natural state and substantial amounts of fresh fruits and vegetables daily. First-class protein is essential from foods like eggs, seafood, poultry, and if desired, red meat. Raw juicing is a powerful way to boost your intake of antioxidants to put out the fire of inflammation. Raw vegetables and fruits contain active enzymes, natural antibiotics, and vitamins. Raw juices concentrate these substances in a form that is easily digested. The raw juices can be frozen in ice blocks to make them appealing to children. Increase your intake of vitamin C, as it is essential for the healthy function of white blood cells. Recommended doses are 1 to 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C daily. Citrus fruits are an excellent source of vitamin C. Check your vitamin D level with a blood test and try to keep it in the upper third of the normal range. Get some regular sunshine and take a vitamin D supplement if your vitamin D levels are low. Ensure that you are getting enough of the mineral selenium. It is best to take a selenium supplement containing the organic form of selenium, such as Selenimmune, which is designed for immune health and balance. Selenium is vital for a healthy immune system and unfortunately is often deficient in soils worldwide. Selenium is an antioxidant mineral that can reduce inflammation and autoimmune dysfunction. Selenium can reduce the incidence of infections from viruses and parasites. Selenium has been dubbed the viral birth control pill for its proven ability to reduce the ability of viruses to replicate themselves. The mineral zinc, which helps selenium to work more efficiently and can also reduce the incidence of infections and allergies. Use natural antibiotic foods such as garlic, horseradish, ginger root, chili, turmeric, fenugreek, lime, lemon, grapefruit, coconut flesh and oil, onions, and apple cider vinegar. These things can be used in cooking and salads. Foods high in organic sulfur compounds act as natural antiseptic cleansers and consist of vegetables from the cruciferous family such as broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, kale, bok choy, and cauliflower. Use natural antibiotic supplements such as Bactoclear. Bactoclear is a powerful antibiotic herbal formula that is effective for gut health, sinus health, and immune support. Bactoclear is an enteric-coated capsule and contains berberine, oregano, thyme, and clove. Bactoclear is best taken in the middle of meals in a dose of 1 to 2 capsules daily. N-acetylcysteine, abbreviated to NAC. N-acetylcysteine is a supplement that increases the production of the most powerful antioxidant in the body. This antioxidant is called glutathione, and it is a great anti-inflammatory and body protector. Glutathione is essential to the functioning of specific immune cells which fight infection. During times of a viral pandemic, N-acetylcysteine should be easily available to those wanting a protective effect for their lungs. Let's look at biofilms and infections. Infections persist and become chronic in the body because microorganisms such as viruses, bacteria and fungi make themselves a protective external layer called a biofilm. Basically, biofilm is unhealthy mucus. Microorganisms survive and hide in body cavities and surfaces through the formation of biofilms. Biofilms are microbial communities surrounded by a layer of mucus-like material, which makes it hard for the immune system to fight them. Biofilms are resistant to antiviral and antibacterial drugs and to the immune defences of the person infected. Some viruses are capable of forming complex biofilm-like structures similar to bacterial biofilms. These biofilm structures protect viruses from the immune system and enable them to spread more easily from cell to cell. Viral biofilms are likely to be a major method of propagation for many types of viruses. NAC has been extensively researched for its effectiveness in inhibiting biofilm formation and in destroying developed biofilms. Studies show a role for NAC in the treatment of biofilms with excellent safety and effectiveness. NAC has shown good properties in combating persistent antibiotic-resistant bacterial infections and dissolving the biofilm matrix. NAC has been shown to help the body fight viral infections and inhibited the replication of seasonal human influenza A virus. Drug-resistant infections such as Helicobacter pylori, sinusitis, cystic fibrosis lung infections, bronchiectasis, and gastrointestinal infections usually have well-developed biofilms. Biofilm-protected bacteria can be up to 1,000 times more resistant to treatment and the host's own immune defences. The majority of refractory infections, i.e. unresponsive to medical treatment, are attributable to biofilm colonies. Biofilm may spread into uninfected areas and the cycle repeats, thus worsening the infection. Dental plaque is a form of biofilm, and NAC is a therapy used as an anti-plaque and bacteriostatic agent for managing chronic dental decay and gum disease. NAC is very underutilized as a therapeutic agent in chronic persistent infections which have previously resisted standard antimicrobial treatments. The liver. It is important to have a healthy liver, as the liver is the protector of the immune system. The 8-week liver cleansing diet is helpful if you have a fatty or sluggish liver. We have a series of videos on fatty liver on liverdoctor.com. A healthy immune system is essential to reduce your risk of developing a disease from microorganisms and parasites. If we want to talk generally, we could say that any microorganism that is living inside your body and has the potential to cause disease is a parasite. You are the host and they are using your resources. For example, the bacteria called Helicobacter pylori, which lives in the stomach and steals your nutrients, or the yeast Candida, that can colonize the gut and steal your nutrients. Bacteria and fungi that live in your sinuses could be considered parasites, as they live in your mucus using your nutrients. Viruses could be considered to be the ultimate parasite, as they not only live inside your cells, but they also hijack your cells' genetic structures so that your cells turn into virus-producing factories. Some viruses known as retroviruses or RNA viruses, such as the human immunodeficiency virus, insert their genomes into the DNA inside the nucleus of the cells they infect. Now these retroviruses have become the CEO of many of your cells. When we talk about good immunity, we need to consider the health of the immune system in the whole body, which is general or systemic immunity, and the health of the local immunity, which is the mucous membranes in your respiratory tract, urinary tract, and intestines. To help your immune system to resist infection and to stop infections causing disease, there are some excellent supplements which have been discussed in this video. These supplements are very useful, as most people do not have a perfect diet. Infections often cause nutrient depletion, and our soils have become depleted of critical immune minerals. To summarize, the best immune-enhancing supplements are vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin D, zinc, selenium, N-acetylcysteine or NAC. Vitamin C, 1,000 milligrams daily to boost systemic and local immunity. Vitamin A to boost mucosal immunity. You can take vitamin A capsules, 5,000 international units daily with food, and also find it in egg yolks and cod liver oil. Vitamin D, 2,000 to 5,000 international units daily, depending on the amount of direct sunlight you get and your blood levels of vitamin D. Selenium, 1 capsule daily to boost systemic immunity and reduce viral infections. N-acetylcysteine or NAC capsules to boost systemic and mucosal immunity. NAC should be taken in between meals with a whole large glass of water. Take between 1 to 2 capsules twice daily. Doses vary between adults and children, and especially young children. Liquid forms of vitamin D, zinc, selenium and iodine are available for young children and easily added to juice or food. It is good to consult a healthcare practitioner for correct doses. For more help, you can email us from liverdoctor.com and either myself or one of my naturopaths will get back to you. These supplements are also very helpful for adverse vaccine reactions and post-viral syndrome. To finalize, I will share an interesting case history with you. I was consulted by a woman in her 60s who complained of losing her voice and shortness of breath. Her specialist had diagnosed that her right vocal cord was not moving and that the right side of her diaphragm was not moving. He correctly diagnosed that for some reason her right vagus nerve, which supplies the voice box, laryngeal vocal cords, and the diaphragm had been damaged. But he had no idea why the vagus nerve was damaged, and she remained unwell and frustrated. I asked this patient, "Do you get cold sores, and have you had shingles?" She told me that she gets frequent cold sores on her lips. This was the clue to explain that it was the herpes virus that was probably active in her right vagus nerve and had damaged it severely. So what did I do? I treated her with selenium, 200 micrograms daily, as well as zinc and magnesium, to inactivate the virus and heal the vagus nerve. It worked, and after 4 months she was symptom-free. Chronic infections can present in mysterious ways. Any microorganism that can cause disease is called a pathogenic organism. It may not cause any symptoms or disease if your immune system is strong. These pathogens can be present on our skin, in our nose and throat, in our water, in our soil, in our food, and in the air we breathe. Pathogens have the potential to cause severe harm and even fatal blood poisoning, septicemia, and we cannot afford to get complacent. At the end of the day, the health of your immune system largely depends on you. Hope you found this video helpful, because it's true, your greatest health asset is your immune system. If you've enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe, and you can always send us an email or comments from our videos. We love to receive them and we get back to you. So thanks for listening.